Hello everybody, welcome to John's Woodworking. Just had a quick unboxing for a few things that I'm going to be changing. I bought this Buck Tools Professional Metalworking wet grinder, and I changed a few things. I like the Tormek system, I just can't afford it, too new at this, so I'm not going to use that. But I did buy a couple things. I bought the honing compound. And the reason why I got this is at least I know with the honing compound, I know everything about it. With the Buck Tools, they give you this compound in this white container, tell you absolutely nothing about it. With the Tormek, you know, I do know what's in it. So I have a little bit of a better understanding of what I'm using. So in comparison, that's why I got that. I also got the square edge jig. Now, what I really like about the square edge jig is the square edge jig actually allows for adjustments in squaring up, you know, when you're basically using their tool. And the one that comes with the Buck Tools does not allow it. And look how beefy this is compared to the Buck Tools. I mean, it is like night and day, the size and how well built it actually is. Let me get you a close-up and you can see this. And now look at how built that is, and I can tell you substantially weighs more. This is very light and kind of plasticky, and this is definitely metal. And if you look on the top, you can see where it has the micro adjust knobs where you can adjust things, whereas this doesn't have anything like that. I'm very pleased with the Tormek products. I only have one other thing. I actually have this Tormek TT50, which I did make I needed to make an adjustment. I had to put a bracket on the Buck Tools grinder because it doesn't actually fit properly, but I was able to make that, and I do have a video coming out on how to make that. And the last thing I got was the gauge. Now, the main reason I got this gauge, and if you look on here, this is one solid piece, okay? It doesn't really allow for the rounding off when your stone is rounded or anything like that. You kind of got to make that adjustment in here, and I don't know if I necessarily like that. So I went with this one because this one allows you to make the adjustment for the angle here, and then the adjustment for the rounding here on the stone. And I kind of like that a little bit better. So I'm going to use that one. And again, quality wise, this actually feels a lot more quality than this one does. I'm not sure. I don't know, you know, it's not bad, but I just kind of like this one a little bit better. And like I said, the adjustment over here for the stone, I can keep adjusting that. And this one is you undo this knob, and the adjustment is actually in here. And then you got to make this adjustment in here. So you kind of got them both in the same thing. And it doesn't look like this actually adjusts anything on this part as far as the angle goes. I'm not sure, but it doesn't look like it does. I guess it adjusts it based off of where this is. So if you move it here, then it changes the angle on this. But I don't like that. I'd rather have it on here. And that's what we're going with. So that's it. Just a quick unboxing for the stuff that I got today. Let me just put this back a little bit in order here so you can see it. That's the angle finder, Tormek angle finder. The Tormek squaring jig, and the Tormek compound. And just so that you guys can see the bracket I'm talking about is right here. That little bracket, I had to make that just so that this can slide on and actually lock in place. So it locks in place there, and then you can actually use it to true your stone. That's the only thing I had was the truing jig. and it just didn't fit right because of the way this was set up. The Tormek is definitely set up differently. Tormek is actually a lot closer where the bolt actually lines up. So I couldn't buy the bar. I really wanted the bar because I like the adjustment gauge. The Tormek adjustment gauge is at 1.5, so it actually adjusts with 6 turns, is 1 full turn, whereas this is 1.75, and this you can't use that knob on it. I really wish you could. It would have been great, but you can't. And that's it. So I haven't really set this Buck Tools up yet. I'm about to do that, and I'll probably have a video on my first sharpening with that. But once again, this is an unboxing, and that's about it. Take care. Bye-bye.